Welcome over to my new favorite spot once again here at Sewell Motor Coach. Thank you for tuning in. And yes, we have another beautiful Tiffin. Today, I want to talk about this beautiful 44 OH Tiffin. I want to show you why this is one of the best values in a 45-foot motorhome on the market. This coach has so many characteristics of an Allegro bus, it's not even funny. Today you're looking at a 2017 Tiffin Allegro bus on the Power Glide chassis with independent front suspension, 450 horsepower, Cummins engine, 3000 Allison transmission, folks. This is as close to an Allegro bus as you can get without having actually an Allegro bus. This coach has the XSH new style in it, and when we get inside, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Today in this video, I'm going to show you the tire date codes. I want to pop the slides open and show you inside. And yes, we're going to cover the bays as well. Ton to talk about in this coach because this is one of the first year. This might be, actually, I do believe that this is the first year of the XSH new body style for Tiffin. XSH is extended storage height. And what that means is it's going to give you taller storage bays inside. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Inside these storage bays with the XSH floor plan, this is a much taller storage bay, probably by 6 or 8 inches. If you want a coach that packs the storage in, look at here. This is a tremendous amount of space inside this coach. Go out on a limb and say, for this price point, there's nothing on the market that has more storage than a 44 OH with the XSH new body style. Not only that, you also get seamless slide outs on this one as well. The slide outs are all one-piece molded fiberglass, so you never have to worry about it leaking. Check the generator hours. Looking under here, I'll tell you right now, this has been very well cared for. We do have the 10,000 watt Onan generator, and it looks like it has 2,013 hours on the generator, and just look how clean everything is. And you can obviously tell this coach has been stored inside. Even the headlights are in phenomenal shape. See if we can find some tire date codes here. I don't see any on the front 2 tires. Let's check the rear real quick and see if we get an indication of the dates. I just can't get the date codes on the front for you right now because they're mounted on the inside. But it looks like, oh yeah, 34th week of 2021. Looks like the tag tires are original, but I would venture to say that the front were replaced at the same time the drives were. So my guess is it's got 21 tires except for the tags, which are going to be original. Exterior of this coach is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to turn the camera on and show you one little negative that I see. Yes, we will touch this up, but right here you can see just a couple little small nicks right there. We got some touch-up paint, and we'll take care of that for you. Besides the roof-mounted awnings that you get with the Allegro bus and maybe the side radiator versus the rear radiator, folks, you can save yourself a ton of money going with this because the drive and the chassis is pretty much going to be the same with independent front suspension, 315 tires, 315 80/22/5s on the front. Rides and drives just like an Allegro bus. Still get the outdoor television. Get an armless awning, just not a roof-mounted Girard patio awnings. Let's get inside this one. I can't wait to show you what it's like on the inside. And yeah, let's take it for a quick test drive and see what she rides like too. Looks like we got 39,431 miles, but I also have a 2020 model with 15,000 miles listed on our website that is an absolute bargain. Let's go for a ride real quick, take it up and down the road, show you why I think this is the best riding and driving motorhome in the market for the price point. Nothing beats it. While we're waiting on our traffic to clear here, I want to tell you that when we open this coach up, I'm going to show you that there's really no buttons or options that this coach doesn't have on the inside that an Allegro bus does have. I mean, this is going to have aqua hot, heated floors, and just about everything you can imagine inside the coach. All right, made the turn here under full acceleration. Thing's got a lot of pickup. I believe it's just a bit lighter than an Allegro bus too, so should feel like a little bit more power. A couple rough sections of the road there, but now we're already up to 55 miles an hour. Nice. 55, quiet, smooth, effortless. Very, very nice motorhome. All right, well, I had to continue this inside of this video on a different day. I don't know if I put it in the first part. Talon will know. I had a customer when I did the outside part of this video, so I had to delay the inside part till today. So we got it opened back up. I can't wait to take you inside. That's what I'm doing right now. Let's get in here and show you all about this beautiful, beautiful Tiffin. Okay, well, welcome into this absolutely beautiful Tiffin Phaeton. I keep wanting to say Allegro Bus because I really feel like I'm in a 45 OBP Allegro Bus. There's really not a whole lot that would tell me otherwise. A few things that are different. You don't get air leveling in a Phaeton. You don't get the side radiator. The shower is a one-piece molded fiberglass in this versus that Corian lined and tiled shower. Some of the furniture is just a touch little bit different, but everything else, folks, is the same. I'm going to turn this camera on. We're going to start up at the dash here, go through it real quick because I know what you came to see is exactly what's behind me. It is an absolutely beautiful day outside today. Let's check out this cockpit here. Both of the captain's chairs are in wonderful condition. Really, everything in this coach is phenomenal, in amazing condition. Again, Power Glide chassis. That's what you get right here. If you want to know the difference between a Power Glide chassis and a Freightliner, it'll be right here in the steering wheel. Usually the wheel looks just a little bit different. Really hard to tell on camera, but the big telltale sign is right here. You have the Tiffin logo versus the Freightliner logo. Then we're going to have our Power Glide analog dash right here. Let's check those miles real quick. I'm going to fire the dash up. While we're waiting on that to fire up, we'll check over here, show you that we have HWH computerized leveling, Allison transmission. Let's turn the dash air off. And we're going to check, really nothing much else to talk about. We can dump our tag manually here. We do have a 2-stage exhaust brake, low and high, on this 450 Cummins. 39,432 miles. To finish out the dash area, we're going to have a really nice Kenwood double-din navigation and Bluetooth radio, and this beautiful triple vision camera for the rear-facing camera. And then when I hit the turn signals, each one comes on as I touch the turn signal. I know what you came to see is right here, this beautiful interior of this 44OH with a humongous sofa here. 4 people can sit on this comfortable. Then you're going to have right across from that a freestanding recliner with a fireplace, LG smart television. Looks like somebody has upgraded all of the LG televisions to the latest version of the smart TVs. You can take this recliner, move it around wherever you need to. Behind the recliner is going to be a window. Right next to that is going to be our computer dinette workstation. This is going to pull out. We just pull this out like so. And there will be 2 more chairs, typically hidden underneath the bed back here, or in the rear closet, or in the basement. If you watched many of my other videos, you know I love the computer dinette workstation. I think it's the best use of space. You're able to sit 4 people, but you have the flexibility to turn this into an office space. You're going to have a power tower right here. I love the humongous window on the camp side of your coach. And Tiffin just does an amazing job with all their drawers and cabinetry. Everything's made out of real wood. You have Corian countertops everywhere. Beautiful. I love these day-night shades. There's kind of a real beautiful design there in this vinyl woven day shades, or otherwise known as solar shades. Just next to that is going to be our Maytag residential French door refrigerator, and this is going to have water and ice in the door. I don't have it turned on right now. Then, of course, all of you ladies out there, you want to know, very nice size pantry. You can access it from both sides. Just across from the computer dinette workstation is going to be our galley with an extendable island. Yes, this was an option with the dishwasher. Furthermore, this is an all-electric coach, which is a great time for me to mention to you that yes, this does have the 450D Aqua Hot system. And we're gonna see back here on this control panel that it also does have the heated floor option. So really and truthfully option just like an Allegro bus. Again, with just missing a few of the best features that you would normally see. Sharp carousel microwave convection oven just above the cooktop. And if I forgot to mention it, this is an induction cooktop. Beautiful Corian sink covers, very well done. Looks like they're laser cut. Extremely nice, very well done. Backsplash, they got a stone and tile backsplash with lots of power. Look how much, they got 3 outlets in the backsplash so you can plug in anything you need to. To round out the galley, going to be lots of storage drawers and cabinetry. I absolutely love the indirect lighting that Tiffin does. They just do a fantastic job. Just inside this door here is going to be our half bath with a Dometic power flush toilet. That same beautiful tile work that rolls on through. Just inside our half bath is going to be a Dometic toilet with the same tile, heated floors. I even like that they put a little toilet sprayer in here for you. And yeah, we have that same Corian countertop and that same stone basket weave type tile. To round out the half bath, you have plenty of storage drawers and cabinetry. And one thing I always like to point out with this vintage of Tiffin Allegro bus, they were just doing a lot of beautiful woodwork back then. Look at this kind of little tray type of ceiling just for the lights there. And it doesn't, if you're standing back here, right at the right angle, you don't actually see the puck light. Kind of acts as like an indirect kind of an accent lighting. Bring our way back into the master bedroom. This is the whole coach control system, folks. We do have a brand new monitor panel, the new style LED monitor panel to add here that is already ordered. In fact, it's probably already here. Into the bedroom, we're gonna have a king size bed. I love that this bed does not have to articulate for the slide to come in. What you see is what you get. When the slides come in, you can lay on the bed and watch your LG smart television. In this floor plan, we do have a traditional kind of a 44OH floor plan where you have the hamper, lots of storage, drawers, and cabinetry. I love the fact that next to each side of your bed is gonna be a window, beautiful headboard, and you have another control panel next to the bed here where you can turn on your master lights and several other options that you can handle. Reason you buy the 44OH is right here, this rear master ensuite. This is where it's at, dual compartment sink, some of that same backsplash and Corian, double medicine cabinet here. Let's check this out. Deep storage for a medicine cabinet. This is really nice deep storage. One piece molded fiberglass shower surround with a seat. I love that. And look at the shower head here. You have a handheld sprayer and you have a kind of a shower head deal. I love that. And then we're gonna have, of course, you should expect a skylight. Tecma power flush toilet back here. And then we do have a window and a vent with a fan. My favorite part or favorite thing about this coach is its storage capability. Anytime you have a 45-foot motorhome, yes, you should have lots of storage. But what's back here I think is totally awesome. The thing I want to show you that I always point out when I have a chance is when you see, this is a 2017 model, as you can see right here, and with 39,000 miles. This coach is bordering on about 7 or 8 years old now. One of the things that's so important when you're buying a coach that's 7 or even 8 years old is what is the condition like and how is it stored? Well, we don't have any maintenance history records and we don't exactly know how it was stored. But after dealing with so many different motorhomes over the years, you come to look at things and you really start seeing evidence and signs of how something was cared for. And when you see labels that are in such good shape like this coach is, like I said, 7 or 8 years old. If this thing had been parked out in the sun its whole life, these labels would be all shriveled up and peeled off totally. So to see them in such good shape and still intact is a huge plus and a big reason to believe that this coach was stored inside or kept in climate control or always plugged in and definitely not lived in. I have seen 2-year-old motorhomes that have been lived in and they're not even anywhere near as nice as this. Yes, I get excited about labels, but that's just telling a story of how the coach was cared for, always. Plenty of storage, more storage drawers and cabinetry in here. And inside this cabinet here, we're gonna have our GFCIs for our heated floors, 110 control panel here. We're gonna have a safe, a little cubby back there. And look, somebody left the plastic on the carpet here. And then, of course, you know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to try this dryer out. If you've been watching many of my other videos recently, we've had a run. Well, we've always had problems with dryers. Not bad at all. Let's do the dryer test. It's a 45-foot motorhome. It's actually pretty quiet. Here we go. Can't even hear it. We're in the middle of the coach here. As you can see, there's the front. We're right where the half bath is. Can barely hear it. Huge thumbs up. This one passes the dryer test for sure. And it's super hot in there. It's only been running for less than a minute and it's super, super hot in there already. So huge plus on the dryer for this one. Something that maybe I failed to mention in this video, and I like to mention in all of our videos, the condition of this coach is phenomenal. It is very, very clean, very well cared for, almost shows no signs of wear whatsoever. I don't see any signs of wear hardly. And folks, if you want to talk to me directly about buying this coach in particular, I want to talk to you. I'm going to give you my cell phone number, but I need you to do me a favor. I need you to shoot me a text with the coach you're interested in, because if you're not programmed into my phone as a contact, my phone is automatically going to decline the call and send you straight to voicemail. Either shoot me a text right down here at the number below, 859-613-2574, or just simply leave me a voicemail and I will call you back right away. Rest assured, I want to talk to you. If you're interested in buying this motorhome and you're ready to put a deal together right now, I want to be the one to talk to you. But if you just have general questions, want to schedule an appointment to come see it, jump on our website, SewellMotorCoach.com. You can check out all the pictures and information right there. You can schedule an appointment. You can send an email. Folks, we can send you the build sheet. Well, thank you for watching this video. This next part of the video might get a little bit boring for those of you who are not interested in buying this motorhome, or if you're not really interested in doing business with Sewell Motor Coach. I'm going to talk about our process. If you are interested in either of those, doing business with us in the future, or interested in purchasing this motorhome, you're going to want to watch the next 10 minutes or so, because I'm going to dive into our deep and thorough PDI process, financing, trade-ins, pricing. We're going to cover all that stuff over the next 10 minutes. But for those of you who just clicked on this video to see a pretty coach, wanted to see what it's like in a 4408 Phaeton, I thank you for watching. Please do us a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. Share this with somebody who you think might be interested in doing business with Sewell Motor Coach. It helps us out a ton. Hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and we certainly hope to talk with you soon. And for those of you who are interested in doing business with us, I thank you for sticking around to this part of the video. We're going to cover a lot of stuff in this. I hope not to make it too long, but it's so important that you understand what sets Sewell Motor Coach apart from the rest, for most of the rest of this type of purchase, is we think of this transaction not really as a transaction, more of a relationship style purchase or a lifestyle purchase. Folks, we are a small family-owned dealership with a small amount of employees. I literally touch every motorhome. I purchase every coach. I want to be involved in almost every aspect of the business. And my passion for the RV lifestyle, my passion for motorhomes, shows through in every employee that I have here working with us. And to be completely honest with you, I don't really think of them as employees. They are more a family than anything. And our customers, we consider our customers to be part of the family. I want to make you part of the family.
Into my house on the day my daughter's to be married, and you ask me to do murder.
That's so silly. I love the Godfather movies. Those are some of my favorites. So please excuse my bad humor. What do we do to these coaches, folks? First and foremost, it's so important that you understand that inspections are the key to making sure you know what you're selling. Every coach that we purchase here at Sewell Motor Coach, we make sure we do an inspection to do our due diligence to make sure we know what we're buying. This coach was inspected by a gentleman down in Florida who inspects a lot of motorhomes for me. It made it through the inspection because it's absolutely beautiful and we love it. Because the inspections don't stop there, we're going to send one of our drivers to go pick up the coach after we send money, and that's when the second inspection starts. Second inspection in this case starts when we pick the coach up. It makes an 800-mile road trip to get here to Sewell Motor Coach. As soon as it arrives, we're going to put one or two of our guys in the coach just to make sure that everything in the coach is as it's described to us. And essentially all we're doing is continuing that first inspection and making sure, verifying that everything is working, that there are no parts that need to be ordered or nothing that's going to slow us down during the sales process. And the third and most important inspection happens when you decide that this is the right coach for you. We're going to take this coach through what we call a PDI, or otherwise known as a pre-delivery inspection. Take a non-refundable partial payment from you, and we're going to take this coach off the market, and it's going to be your coach. And that's when we assign one of our technicians, usually either Buddy or Cameron, to this coach, and they get assigned to you. They're going to be the ones in charge of making sure that everything gets touched inside this coach, every button is touched, every system is operated. We're also going to do a wheels off chassis inspection, and anything we find inside, out, up, or down is going to get fixed or replaced. So essentially, we take all the risk out of buying one of these motorhomes because we're literally going to touch every button, operate every system, make sure everything is working as designed. After all the services and repairs and wheels off chassis inspection and the PDI is complete, it's time for our detailing process to begin. Our exterior detailing is not cheap, it is not fast, and it is not easy. We consider our exterior detailing process to be one of the most in-depth in the industry. There's very few dealers out there that are spending the time, energy, and money it takes to make these things look as brand new as possible. 99 times out of 100, we're going to be doing full paint correction on this motorhome, along with a full bay detail, wheel polish, wax. Just a couple of days before you arrive here at Soul Motor Coach, we're going to put a team of ladies in here to go through and clean the entire inside of this coach. But before all of that happens, one of our team members is going to do what we call an enzyme blowout or an enzyme treatment. Take that tornado system and blow enzyme throughout the entire coach, killing any and all bacteria. Now, the next part you're really going to want to pay attention to, this is where it gets very important for you to understand how our process works. Because when it's time for you to come pick up your new motorhome, we call this delivery day. Folks, we don't want to just flip you the keys and wish you the best of luck. We actually want you to take your time, slow down, plan on coming in here and staying for at least a night, but preferably 2 or longer, so that we can get you familiar with how all the systems in this coach work. But it does something else for you too. Staying with us for a night or 2 or even 3 allows you to do your own inspection. And if you happen to find something that we may have missed during our inspection process, we want the opportunity to fix that or make that right. Once it's time for you to take off and leave and depart Soul Motor Coach, we want you to be 100% happy with your new motorhome. More importantly, we want you to understand how to use the motorhome, because spending this kind of money and not understanding how to operate it is one of the worst things you can do. Because at the end of the day, this is a lifestyle. This is a tool to go out and live your new lifestyle. And we understand that, and we want to make sure you're prepared to go out and have the most fun that you possibly can. That's why I say we take all the risk out of buying a motorhome here at Soul Motor Coach. We want to make sure we train you how to use the coach, and we want to make sure you're 100% satisfied with every part of it. And over the last 5 years of selling motorhomes, we've custom made and tailored this process to our customers' wants and needs. It's you that have decided that this is the best process for how we operate here at Soul Motor Coach. Let's talk about pricing, because pricing is a huge and important part of any motorhome transaction, but it's also easy for me to talk about. Since day one, I decided we were going to be a one-price dealer. Yes, you heard that right. We're a one-price dealer. We do not negotiate on our price. The price you see listed on RV Trader, on our website, that is our absolute best price. Everybody gets the same price. 2 things you need to understand. One is we're a market-based price dealer. We're typically, when you're comparing apples to apples, we're always going to be the best deal. But typically, we're also going to be the best price. And everything I've already talked about in this video, from the inspections that we do, the PDI, the repair, the wheels off chassis inspection, all the services. Did I mention the services? Yeah, we're going to service everything. It's all included in the price at no additional charge to you. Even the staying with us, the delivery process, coming in here, staying with us for 2 or 3 nights so you can learn how to use the coach, all included for you at no additional charge. And if you're thinking to yourself right now, man, this guy's just a good salesman, I can't believe what he's saying. Don't trust my word for it. I want you to jump on Google, type in Soul Motor Coach, and see what other people are saying about us. We are very proud of our reviews. Folks aren't just leaving us 5 stars and saying the thumbs up. They're leaving us paragraphs of how their process went, how we interacted with them, and how happy they are with their coach some weeks, months, or even years after they purchased. We take all the risk out of buying one of these, and it's a huge part of buying a lifestyle motorhome purchase. Let's talk about financing and trade-ins. Well, financing is very easy. We have all the same big banks that the big box dealers have, the same interest rates, the same terms. We are not limited one bit. We're able to get you all the same deal that you come to expect from one of the big box dealers. What about trade-ins? We absolutely love trade-ins. We welcome trade-ins, and whether you're trading down from a big 45 footer or you're trading up into a big Class A motorhome or an actual cash value trade-in dealer. What does that actually mean? Well, that means the number I give you for your trade-in is what I will write you a check for, regardless if you buy our coach or not. Yes, you heard that right. I will buy your trade-in for the number I give you, whether you buy our coach or not. I don't know how much more straightforward and transparent a process can get than that. To sum it up, we're a one-price dealer. We take all the risk out of buying a motorhome like this, and we're going to give you actual cash value for your trade-in. Folks, I think that's pretty darn good. And furthermore, we're going to treat you like family. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, folks. I have a ton of fun doing these, if you can't tell. It's a huge part of our business. It's one of my favorite parts of my job here at Soul Motor Coach. I absolutely love. I love interacting with the customers. I love working on these motorhomes and making sure that they're just as good as they possibly can be. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I certainly hope to talk with you soon.